Debate between logic and emotions has been going on for centuries, with each side presenting strong arguments for their stance. On the one hand, logic is considered to be rational and objective, providing a clear path for decision-making and problem-solving. On the other hand, emotions are seen as subjective and intangible, but essential for our well-being and personal relationships. Should you buy her a dinner, or should she learn how to cook to make a dinner? Who's right and who's wrong? Let's find out. Welcome to Emotions versus Logic, the show that pushes dating and relationships to a whole new level, with your hosts, The Real Dana and Steve the Dean Williams. The Real Dana, aka Dana with the Data, is the former co-host of the #1 YouTube morning show, Star in the Morning. She's currently digital content creator and co-host of the Man Up Show with Judge Joe Brown on the Real Dana YouTube channel. Her motto? F*** what you think and love yourself first. With over 40 years in the game, Steve the Dean Williams is an expert in relationships of all stages, from the single life to the married life and all points in between. Steve teaches men to unplug themselves from the dating matrix of TV, radio, and some of these cupcake YouTubers who cry about women all the time. The call-in number is 833-859-8744. That's 833-859-8744. Who wins tonight? Emotions or logic?
We here. What's up? And D, you know, 2 hours. We got 2 hour show, meet and greet. So I got 2 hours. So we got this. So we going to get right into it. So let's get into it, guys. I got the number if y'all want to call it.
Great. First of all, let me just say I missed my hair appointment this week, so I'm natural, curly natural.
Oh, you're natural curly today.
Oh, my hair's natural anyway, but it's curly. It's not pressed out. I don't do my own hair, so yeah.
That's cool. And I'm sure that the guys that are going to cash app you are going to tell you how beautiful and cute you look and all that stuff. So
what's going on with the meet and greet?
So we got to get into the show, guys. We only got 2 hours. So let's get into the show.
Meet and greet your side piece.
Okay, so 833-859-8744 is the number, gentlemen. 833-859-8744.
Take that damn garbage out now before you start the show.
Oh my goodness! All right,
what you doing now? Take the garbage out.
Okay, let's get into
his wife sound black.
All right, let's get into this. Big Bull.
She got black soul in her, not just the D, but the black soul, honey.
Shout out to Big Bull for that. We appreciate that.
I got to start my show.
All right, we here to start the show. Okay, well we're going.
Take the garbage out.
Men are
that garbage out before he go to that motherfucking meet and greet. Honey.
Men are losing this week. We are losing bad this week. So let's get into it. Let's talk.
If you notice, Steve don't never show pictures on his social media of the meet and greet.
Wait, can we just get into the show? We got 2 hours. D, come on, we got 2 hours.
Why can't we just talk about? Why don't you promote?
No, because this is more important. We talking about Zion. We're talking about your article you sent me. They want to know what's going on. We got you. So let's go. Let's get it. Come on. So D, let's go on the tail end of that trial. That guy
not guilty on all 4 counts. Hooray! I'm glad.
I find him guilty. And I don't mean the counts of the court. I find him guilty for doing some sucker stuff that suckers do. And they're always around disrespectful women that chin check them and charge them. So everything that they saw in the videos and everything that she has been doing, this is not the first time. This is the first time it's been caught. But she's been doing this to him for a long time.
She probably do it to her husband because she was married. We're talking about the Travis.
Yeah. Travis Rudolph. Just real quick. Yeah, I just wanted to go because I mean Zion. Man, I don't
out when I sent you the baby.
Yeah, I fell out. I got the photo of it. I saw it. Let me play it. Let me show y'all guys. I saw now D was telling me.
Are we going to lead into that, or are you going to finish up with Travis Rudolph?
Oh, well, you can finish with Travis.
Well, you said he was guilty, but he's guilty because he allowed this to go on before this behavior.
Before what happened. So this is what happens to a lot of guys who don't have any game. They're food for women, and women are gonna run them. And just like Zion, they're food, and all these guys are talking about all this clothes, money, status to get a woman. If a woman sees a sucker, she's gonna see a sucker. And I don't think these young men understand this. So get all the money you want up, all you want, because all you guys have women like D and other women on this panel.
I don't behave like that. I don't behave badly.
No, you don't behave badly, but you know how to. I won't manipulate is not a good word. I'll say you know how to move in a certain way. Finesse. All right, let's say finesse.
I don't even finesse or manipulate. Because I don't want that type of guy. If I could do that to you, I could do it. But if I could do that to you, I'm not attracted to you, really.
Well, a lot of these women can finesse guys, so that's the problem. Most of everything we're talking about is about finesse. These women are just gamed up, and I hate giving you credit.
For the men tonight, and I want y'all to call in and answer this question: why do you allow women to finesse you?
Yeah. Why do you do that?
Bad behavior.
Yeah, and guys don't, and you know what a lot of guys are gonna say? Women don't finesse me, and either they don't finesse you because you're too scared to talk to them, or that you are talking to them and you ain't getting what you want from them. So we like to know why do y'all guys allow women to run you guys and sucker you guys and make you buy dinners and all this other stuff when you should be getting it for free?
Oh, I have my wine tonight. Yes.
Oh, you have your wine. Oh, okay. And guys, if y'all have a question, y'all can put a Q in there, and we got you. But okay. So D and I D was telling me about Zion. I really didn't care until she made me care. How much is he worth?
200 million.
200 million.
But I think the article, I think I did send you an article, but I think he has a 5-year contract of 179. But I guess everything with endorsements and contracts is 200 million. Now, baby mama,
man, he is.
It's talking about her taking him for child support. She's living with him in the house. She's good. She's not.
No, that's a problem. It's not just that. It's also he shouldn't have her living in the house. Now he should. He shouldn't
NBA
have.
is guaranteed, honey. NBA is NFL is not guaranteed.
Man, this is another woman running game on him. But it's not just him. It's the side piece that's
the porn star.
Yeah.
So real quick, I put a question in my chat. Is Zion Williamson a Dusty? 58% says yes, 42 says no, 24 votes so far. Somebody said he's a simp, not a Dusty. No, he's both, but he is a Dusty because look at the quality of women that he's dealing with. The porn star, come on. And then the chick he got pregnant, she's a thotty. So yes, he's a Dusty because he's sleeping in impregnating Dusties.
He's not a Dusty. See, the thing is, she's a Dusty.
Multi-millionaire.
No, he's not a Dusty. He's just a simp. He's like a guy. A lot of you guys out here that worship women, and you allow these women to use their sexuality to get what they want from you without giving anything back. He's just a simp.
Beautiful Maria agrees with me. He's a Dusty. And she is beautiful.
So then still, y'all call what y'all want. Y'all know he's a simp. Y'all know he's a simp.
He fell out.
Man, I fell out. Yeah, because I saw the front. I didn't.
You gotta show the pictures though.
Wait, hold on. I didn't know you want me to show the front, like the. Of
course, you got it on a thumbnail. Okay, so.
Oh yeah.
Right. Zion, I guess he started trending this week.
Oh,
Thursday or Wednesday to be exact, because the porn star came out saying, "Oh, you got somebody pregnant and you was sleeping with me. You supposed to move me in." Well, I'm late too, so she might be pregnant. And then because the girlfriend posted the baby shower, and then a girlfriend posted on her Instagram, hoes gonna be hating and hoes gonna be winning, some mess like that. And so I'm like, okay, she a thought too, but I'm just like, why? And then the porn star released Texas saying, and you ate my pussy on the first date when you had sex. Some mess. I'm like, he's dirty.
Well, no. I'm saying, so what I'm saying is,
so this is the baby mama who's, and first of all, she's not due to November. Why you having her baby shower now? Because she was doing it just to stunt.
There's a few problems here. Number one, he shouldn't be. She just got the lottery. She's good. She's set for it. She's set. But this is game, because men don't do gender reveals, and men should never be at a baby shower. That's why. That's part of the problem. Men are not supposed to even be at this thing. That's some suckers. That's some sucker stuff.
Wait a minute. A man can't be at his child's baby shower?
The baby showers are for women.
But you are the father. You could at least show up.
Why would a man want to show up at a? Only thing a man should do is to show up at the baby shower is to collect all the presents to put them in the car, in the drive.
Okay, so my daughter father, he just dropped the food off, and then he bounced. And I'm like, "You're not gonna stay?" And it was like, "Stay." He's like, "No," and I think he did come back to pick up the present.
Yeah, right. And hold on a second. Wait, this dad person. Okay, I guess. I mean, because you probably ignorant as hell. Can't use the F word until you use it. D. Is that it's not about Zion, dumbass. It's about dumbasses like you that allow women to position themselves to put you in a situation that you shouldn't be in, dumbass. That's why we're not worried. We're not talking about him. We're talking about suckers like you that allow women to do this. But no, when I'm so let's okay. So that didn't hurt me. I mean, that kind of hurt me a little bit. But I'm going to show you what hurt my black heart. This did. And listen, gentlemen, this bothered me, but this didn't bother me as much as this that he had on his back.
And this is her Instagram. She posted like all the photos, and then she posted a video. But she had a Mary J. Blige song from the My Life album, but it was one of the depressing songs. I'm like, why is she playing this song as the theme of the video for the baby shower? So yeah, I'm here because I don't want to get yelled at. That is some weak, dusty simp shit.
No, that's not dusty. That's simp. That's not dusty. That's
okay. Simp. So this is the simp part. He's dusty for sleeping with the porn and this chick raw and getting a girl pregnant as well. That makes him a dusty. But this is simp.
Well, I can't. Okay, so I can't knock him for what he's sleeping with. You know, a man doesn't judge another man. You know, a man doesn't judge another man by who he's with, because that man chooses to be with that person. So that's beauty in his eyes. So I have no right to say, well, you're a woman. Y'all women do that kind of stuff.
I do, because my thing is,
yes,
you're sleeping with them unprotected.
Well, that's another problem. Yeah, having
going down, not fallacious, doing congolingus. No, no. She's a porn star, so. Yeah, they get tested weekly, but they still come up with STDs. The thought who you did get pregnant got them cooking.
That made me laugh. That was funny.
Morning sickness, I'll make you breakfast. Yeah. The thought, baby mama. Yeah. And
man, no. Truth bearer. He can do whatever. He's his own man. That's not the point. You've got to look beyond you judging a man. That's not for you to judge a man. You should look at the actions of the individual. That's what we're talking about. He can put his mouth on whatever he wants to put his mouth on. That's what. But you have to remember, a lot of these guys like him, they are used to the fame of high school, the fame of shooting baskets, but he has never had had the training of a man to be able to play basketball like he does, but also maintain the roster of women correctly. He's not even moving his roster. This is bad business right here.
That's what makes him a Dusty, because of the roster of women. That's number one. Number two, even his career. Why are you choosing women over your career? He hasn't played a game since January of this year, before the season ended, and I heard he only played 29 games last season. He gained all that weight, but you got time to screw porn stars and thoughts and get somebody pregnant. Like, come on.
Well, what I'm saying is that I couldn't. I mean, all the plastic, the thought. Now, again, that's what he likes, but I think because I got two of the text messages that she was showing, but I think it wasn't about the body as much. I think it was the game that she ran on him to make a deeper connection with him. See, the thing about athletes and stars, okay, they have groupies and everything, but some women are smart enough to not make it about the money, but make it more about the individual, which makes the individual think that, wow, she actually cares about me.
That's part of the finesse, where she's
right. That's part of it. Right. That's the game y'all have. Right. Or sucker. That's suckers. Y'all suckers out there fall for that.
I would love to make it about the man, and I could tell you this from experience, and that's what I do. But the fact is that women can't be nice to you men, because you don't allow us to make it be genuine about you, because you're pigs or you want to act like an asshole. And you don't respond well when someone is genuine. When someone is using you, that's when you respond well to women for some reason.
All right, wait, we got a call. Hold on, we got a call. We'll put that question back in. We got a phone call. Let's bring the caller in.
It's tricking. Who's tricking, the girl or the guy?
We'll get to this call in a sec. We'll get to KB in 1 second. KB, I'll lock you in 1 second. Area code 786. What's your question, brother? How can we help you, man?
Hey, how y'all doing today, man? I'm a big fan of y'all show. How you doing, Dane? How you doing, fam?
What's up?
About Zion, I always feel like, even growing up in a family full of football players that I had on my end, but I always feel like a lot of athletes, and including celebrities, are simps. And sometimes they could take it to another level, because you could see they sharing or talking to the same girls that's in rotation. It rarely you see another girl that's out, that's not in the limelight, that they could just walk in the mall or certain places to get. And to make it even worse for Zion,
wait. Call it. One thing at a time. Wait, just real quick. They are smashing other women that you don't see. It's just that you have to understand how TMZ and how Hollywood
how they portrayed it.
Right, yeah, because they can't show Molly from the mall or something, walking down it, because she's not influence. She doesn't have no influence. So it's when they are with someone with influence that draws up the drama, the gossip, and all that other stuff. So that sells the papers and all that other stuff. So a lot of these men are seeing some women that are outside of Hollywood. They're just not showing them in the but the paparazzi doesn't want to see that. But D, what do you want to say about that? I mean,
I want to say, just like you're absolutely right there, Steve, because Shaq is supposedly dating Brittany Renner, and Brittany Renner is now going to be on Basketball
Wives. Why? That was my next thing. What they're supposed to be looking at is the older generation to be like, you know what? Let me see what they do. And Shaq just set it back. I'm just sick of being a nigga. I'm done.
No, it's all good. No, we appreciate it. But no, you had a question. Did you have a question real quick?
No, I just had a statement. When I called the Q&A, the auto answer just didn't give me that, just to give me my so I can make a statement or observation. That's all.
So wait, so do you think he's a Dusty or a simp?
It's like a buy one get one free special. He could be both.
No, he's not. No, he's not Dusty.
He's more so the simp. You know what? I'm gonna answer that question. I'm gonna say he's a simp due to the age, and I don't know what
Hey, Catherine. Hola.
Yeah, due to age, I don't think he have a lot of life experience.
No,
so I'm gonna say it's simp.
Well, but here's the thing, and we have an article to prove what you're saying is right. But it's not just him. The problem is 98 or 97% of these young men out here today are simping or tricking because they're buying women like Dana and all these other women dinners and drinks and paying rent.
I gotta step in because
No.
this is why people don't probably cash at me doing this show because they're afraid to, and because they think, oh, I'm a simp. Get that out there. Y'all gonna listen. Y'all keep listening to everything. Y'all gonna walk down a lonely road. We gotta get into y'all men do grow old alone.
My thing is, you're gonna let somebody do to you what you want them to do to you at the end of the day.
Wait 1 second, caller. Do you think that you could sleep with a woman, talk on the phone all the time with a woman you once use her time up for nothing? Like, come on, like
wait a second.
No, you're gonna pay. It's a give and take.
No, you're not paying. You're giving her your time. You're giving her something worth more than money. You're saying that, listen,
I agree y'all with that. Now, I would say everything else he'd be spot on, but he lying y'all with saying that y'all should not pay nothing. He's lying to you. Matter of fact, I better hear my Cash App $sign.
But another thing too is some of the girls, like I said, the TMZ and the paparazzi put out. I don't know. For me, I'm gonna say for me, I can't see a girl that everybody been going after, and I'm gonna end up taking it to the next level. I find that disgusting on my end.
Well, no, it's not disgusting. Okay, think about this. Even though you see the Hollywood women, okay, the average women. Do you know how many guys the average women have hitting on them every day, all day? Not to say they're sleeping with all of them. But they're with they spend time with these guys. Doesn't make them bad and horror. So a thing that you gotta do is y'all gotta get off the internet and stop assuming because here's the question. Caller, think about this. Let me flip the script real quick. If you had or is around hundreds of women all day, every day, do women have the right to say that you're a whore, a slut, and
no.
Right. Well, it's the same thing. We can't place a judgment on the woman. The thing is when you have what they have, you don't care what they have. It doesn't bother you at all. I promise you, it doesn't bother you. When you have a roster of women and you get women, the women seeing other guys, you want them to do that versus telling them not to do it.
I'm kind of indifferent with that.
No. Wait. Think about how I want that. Somebody's got to take him out to dinner. Somebody's got to buy him things.
Back to the
but nowadays, that's a simp. They doing it so
right,
easy. They leave it with their money instead of
Wait, caller. Why are you calling men a simp if they take a woman out to dinner? A lot of men don't want a roster. There are some men looking for a relationship.
A lot of men can't have rosters.
It is, but we as far as Zion Window, I call that right there simp behavior.
Okay, so caller, you don't take a woman out on a date?
I take a lot of the women out on dates, but when we're talking about going into the next level, having them getting pregnant and all that, it got to be, you got to have a little bit more, how can I say, credentials than what he has.
What do you mean?
Because it may be different for me because I may not have the money like Zion, so I need a little bit more home values. Let me say that. Well, she can't be. I don't know if she's an ex-porn star, stripper, whatever they say she is. No, I'm straight.
Even if you have, but that's the whole thing. Even someone who has all this money, you should want someone with home values. Just because you have money don't mean it's okay for you to go sleep with a porn star or sleep with a thought. You should want somebody decent, no matter how much money you have. But how are you calling a man a simp because he spend money take a woman?
Because he's doing it.
You just said you take women on dates.
But he's doing it for sex. So he's really
love. I don't think it's love or anything else. And then he was just with the other porn star a couple of nights before.
Yeah, we gonna talk about. Yeah, I'm just saying that we appreciate caller. the thing about women that they don't understand is that they know there's that guy out there that's getting it for free, and then there's everybody else. So
And
they
not
want
everyone
to
is like that.
they
No.
want to paint this picture that no, you've got to woo me and you've got to push, be on a rowboat and row me while I twirl my umbrella and all this other BS. Nah, man, don't follow that.
If a woman tells you that you have to woo her, I would tell a man to avoid her.
No, I would woo her. I could woo her without
But
paying money.
if she's telling you this is what I expect, I would tell a man to avoid that type of woman.
I would say,
I would.
But no. Why would you say avoid her? Why would you say avoid her?
Because a woman should not have to tell you what she expects as far as if it's wooing or dating. There's certain things that, just like a woman should never ask a man for money, right? You should be offering it, not saying, oh, as soon as you meet her. No, but as if you're in a relationship, unless she's like it's a dire emergency or family emergency or something like that, she should not ask a man for money, because if she expects a man to take care of her, then she should be able to pick a man that's going to look after her.
Does she have to ask for money when these guys are offering money for free? They're giving her money.
I should I never ask a man for money unless it's something life-threatening. But other than that, I'm not going to ask you for money because you should be taking care of me. It's levels to it and stages to it. But a woman should not verbally say, I need some money, or give me some money, or I need a man to do this for me.
Yeah, I feel like if it's not like if she don't come to me, I should know. You know what? Here it is, and go take care. Go get your nails done, your hair done. Just.
Or whatever, because 50 Cent said it too. He was like, I don't like it when women ask me for anything. Let me just do it for you. And that's how it should be.
But women are smart enough to maneuver around and portray like something's going on to get the guy to want to offer them.
Okay, but listen, if she wants, let's say $500, and she makes up a story, and the story is, oh my God, my grandmother just died and I don't have airline tickets. That's her lying. Eventually he's going to find out. But again, she's asking for money for a serious situation. Other than that, you should not ask a man for money for material things, because he should see what you need or whatever the case may be.
Oh my gosh. All right, caller. Any other questions? We got to continue. Any other questions, brother?
No, that's I'm gonna just fall back and listen to y'all.
We appreciate you, man. Great call, man. Thank you very much. We'll throw you back in. Thank you very much. Okay, lines open, guys. If y'all want to call in. Let's get to this young man's question right here. He's saying right here, he says, correct me if I'm wrong, but is that tricking? Is that tricking? Boy, when I show you the text message, he tricking. He can't trick with the woman that he has in the house. Now this one,
he probably was tricking to get it there, but it's not. What's the saying? It's not tricking if you got it.
Yeah. What I'm saying,
got it, and you got to struggle or go, and you trying to find to get it to please her. That's tricking. But if you got it, that ain't tricking.
All right, guys, let's show you all some tricking.
A lot of times you're not paying her to stay, you pay her to leave.
Well, that's what. Well, we all right. Let's get to this. Here we go. All right, here we go. Let's look at this.
Somebody said, was Ike Turner simp or Dusty?
Ike, the way from the way you got it, Ike was a simp. The way you spent it, but here we go. Okay, here we go. So she says, I hate you. Oh my God. Okay. All right. So what is he saying? I don't have a girlfriend, but if I moved you to New Orleans, see that right there? That's tricking. That's tricking. If I moved you to New Orleans, would you be cool? Just asking. I see that.
What? Why did she blur that out?
I don't know, but I'm just saying. Look what he's saying. When you move,
I know how to go about the situation with.
Look at that. How much do you expect me to pay a month? And I'm super excited. So she got high ground. She's got the high ground.
Okay, maybe.
Got the high ground. What say you, D? I want you to say something on this.
Maybe that's a little bit tricky. That's a little bit of tricking.
You a little?
Oh,
Wait a second. You're telling me this? Wait, D. You're telling me this?
Okay, but I did say you're paying her to leave. So the fact is that you want to keep sleeping with her. So you want her to be cooperative in order for her to keep sleeping with you. This type of woman, because she's porn star or whatever, you have to pay her. So that's why he's saying, how much do I have to pay you a month? I'm excited that you're coming to New Orleans because it's like, yeah, I have, 24/7 access to some ass. So he's not paying her to be in a relationship. He's just paying her to be convenient for him.
Okay,
And then
so
you leave afterwards.
so here, Catherine has a question. I'll let you go first, but
Spending on the woman that he's absolutely nothing, Catherine, and he should. You're not. I know that question is for Steve, but absolutely nothing wrong. He should spend money on the woman that he's with, And I love your hair, natural.
Catherine,
I still love it.
Right. Okay. Well, Catherine, what should you be spending on him? Number one. But let me ask, Catherine, tell us, what should he be spending? What should he spend? What should he buy the woman? What should he give the woman?
Whatever he thinks she needs.
What do you mean what she thinks she needs?
Okay, let's take dating off the table because that's just a given. But whatever a friend of mine, he was dating someone, they're like in a relationship now. But he was dating her seriously and he couldn't stand her hair. It was a little bit messy. And he likes where he liked my hair, and he was like, "Oh, can you give me the information to your hairdresser because I'm gonna give it to my girl because I don't like her hair. She need to do something with it. She be having this track stuff in it, blah blah blah." And he gave it to her, but he told her, "Go here. This person does really good hair." Gave her the money because he suggested it, and he paid for her hair, which is only right. If you want her to change her hair or to make her hair to your liking, or you think something could be better, he paid for it.
Wait a second. Church of Beyonce. Church of Beyonce. All you Church of Beyonce ladies. All you in? Well, we got a call. Ooh, Catherine. You got to answer the question, Catherine. 619. How can we help you? Which question, brother? What's up?
Yeah. I wanted to call about the Zion joint.
Sure.
So he was paying her.
What's up?
He was paying the young lady to be his girlfriend. If you keep reading on, he said he's going to bring her to New Orleans and give her an allowance every month. So he was paying to keep her. He wasn't paying to tell her to leave. That's a lie.
Well, no, I think Dee's saying you're supposed to pay them to leave, not to pay them to stay. I think she
I agree. But I'm saying he was paying to keep her. Like he was paying to have her around, and then he couldn't afford her, and that's why he got the other girl pregnant.
No, he could afford her. She was just
couldn't afford her because she said in the thing she was too busy for him, right? And then he got that.
Wait, slow down, Paula, slow down. She fumbled the bag. He was paying for her to be convenient for him. He didn't say nothing about main chick. He was like, "Okay, I'll move you here. How much you want me to give you a month so that you could be comfortable over there and I could just come in and out whenever I want to." He was paying her for her to be convenient to him. He wasn't paying her to be the main chick. She fumbled that bag if she didn't say, "Okay, I'm moving. This is how much my rent is, and this is how much I want you to give me per month." She didn't reply that way. She wanted to sit up here and play games like she was the shit. And now look what happened. So she fumbled the bag, and that's why she's upset.
He didn't set that up that way, though.
He set it up for her to be his conveniency of pussy.
I agree with you, but what I'm saying is he didn't even set the ground rules of the conveniency so she could know what to do. If he would have said from the beginning, "I want you to come X amount of times, I'm going to pay this X amount of money for whatever," then it would be understanding. And then she wouldn't even came out to blast.
"I'm excited for you to move here. How much do you want me to give you a month?" And listen, she hit the gold mine. But she fumbled the bag because she should have said, "I'm moving on the 1st of June and I need $10,000 a month," or whatever. No, he gave it to her. She would not have been the main chick because he still would have had the chick pregnant. And I wouldn't give a damn if I was her. But you're going to be over here across town in this condo, high-rise luxury condo, and I'm going to come and humble you whenever I want and I'm gonna give you the 10 grand every month.
Okay, so okay. Do you really think he got the chick pregnant? So that chick is not gonna allow another chick to come on her bag?
Yes, she will. She's going to allow it because why would she care? She
There's
don't
no way
work anymore.
There's no way.
A life of
There's no way a woman's gonna let that money come out the house.
Going anywhere, and if he decides to go somewhere,
he don't even have the game. He didn't even have the game to situation, so they were all separate.
What?
He didn't have. Well, no,
he didn't even have the understanding to separate the situation from the very beginning. So she's already found out.
No, matter of fact, he did separate it. She posted the baby shower because he's still doing what he wants to do. She posted the baby shower, and the porn star got upset.
She didn't know he was texting other chicks.
Worried.
He should have said that from the beginning.
Sir, you cannot relate to that because you don't understand how people in that position.
I've dated multiple women at one time. I'm currently doing it. You have to or they'll blast you. It's social media time. They'll blast you.
Up in an apartment. You're not paying a woman a month for your convenience.
I'm not paying nobody. I don't believe in paying. But what I'm saying is, if you're lying to a woman, what you did, you lied.
You know what you called into the show to go back and forth with me over Zion.
I'm not doing that. I agree with what you're saying. All I'm saying is
not
handle the situation.
You are not getting laid. You cannot afford to pay a woman for her convenience.
You think I have to pay for someone to have sex? You think people pay to have sex like that?
Yes. I could tell.
No, this is Zion. Dude, Zion has to pay because people know he has money.
When was the last time you had sex?
Last night.
Yeah, right. Yeah. How long did you last?
I don't count. That's some weird shit.
Condom?
That's a weird question.
Did you use a condom?
Huh? I didn't. I'm not gonna lie.
At your house? She was at your house?
I was at her house.
You was at her house.
Why didn't you use a condom?
You went to her house.
I was being stupid. But I'm not gonna lie.
How old are you?
33.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
And you probably got her pregnant.
I know.
You're gonna be Zion. A broke Zion.
No, I didn't get her pregnant.
Well, how do you know? You're gonna be a broke Zion Wilson.
Okay, sir, have you heard of the thing called pre-com?
Yes, I understand it.
So,
bro.
If you understand,
I didn't get her pregnant, but I did. I'm not gonna. I fucked up. I did. I'm not gonna.
Oh my God!
Say I didn't fuck up. I did.
All right, dude, you fucking up, dude. And that's some.
Come on.
Oh my God! 513. Please turn the background down. Yes. What's your question, sir? What's up?
This is all just take a deep breath. Jesus, can we all just?
Can you please just ask your question and stop telling us what to do?
Okay, yes. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. Thank you for your service, sir. Okay. And I was trying to ask the woman on the right side of the panel, how is she doing tonight? Can she hear me? Ma'am, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you please tell me what you sniffed or puffed tonight? Or sipped?
I didn't sniff anything. Did you puff? Nothing is going on. I'm just in the universe, man.
Did you puff?
Hell, that's what I gotta be on, girl.
Are you sipping or anything?
Because you coming in this thing cupcaking. But go ahead, man. What's your question, buddy?
I'm not cupcaking, man. I'm just being respectful. Can I be respectful? Jeez.
Well, respectful is just saying hello. Can't you just say hello? Good evening.
Hello. Yes, I'm saying hello. I'm not.
All right.
You keep blocking.
Please. Okay. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Please allow me to be quiet. So you gonna spit your game on Dana. Go ahead.
Hey, Dana. Hello. How you doing, ma'am? Are you married or are you single or something? What's going on with you?
I asked you a question and you haven't even answered it yet, sir. So why would I answer your question about my personal life when you can't even answer my simple question? Do you remember the question?
Man, I'm just asking a question to you, ma'am.
Have you been sipping tonight? Have you been sipping?
No.
Okay. You sound like you're a little tipsy.
Now, wait a second. Hold on. Okay. For someone that wants to get with a woman, why would you get in an argument with her after she just questioned you? She just asked you a question. Why would you say something so disrespectful and think that's going to turn her on?
This is a conversation between me and her.
I'm
Why
sorry.
do you keep interjecting?
I am so sorry. I mean, I don't know anything. Please, sir, go ahead.
Shut the fuck up, sir.
Now wait, hold on, wait. I'm gonna let that shit slide.
I'm sorry.
All right, you better calm that fucking shit down. Excuse me. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, ma'am, I was just going to ask you, or were you single? Okay, do you have a man? That's the only question I'm asking because he's cute. Hello?
I think she gave you your answer.
I didn't hear anything. Hello?
She gave you your answer.
That means nothing.
That means she's not interested in you because in her eyes, you are.
That means my dick is too big. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. All right. Goodbye. Please get some therapy. Get some help, please. 267. How can we help you, sir?
Hello?
Yes, sir. How can we help you, sir?
I just had a question because I just wanted to make sure my ears were working correctly. You said, shout out to you, Dean and Dana. But Dana said that men had to spend money at some point with dating. Is that what she said? I just wanted to make sure I heard that correctly. I wasn't sure.
Yes, I said it every Saturday night when I come on the show. I say it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did. Yes, you're gonna have to open up your wallet if you.
Why? I mean, Dean, this is like you watch SpongeBob, right, Dean?
Yeah.
You remember that episode where Squidward never had a Krabby Patty and SpongeBob didn't understand he was saying? He's like, I don't understand the words where she's saying men have to spend money. I don't understand.
But this is why you don't understand nothing. This is why you probably don't have a roster because you take your philosophy from SpongeBob.
No. Wait, hold on. Two people. Van. We're not suckers over here. So please stop that. I can say it. That bullshit weak talk. There ain't no red pill. We're men over here. We're not a bunch of feminine F boys. I was about to say the word. Yeah. Okay, go. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm please continue.
Listen, you take your philosophy from SpongeBob. So anything that you continue to say after that comment, listen, it's going to fall on deaf ears. It's a wrap.
Okay. I'm still waiting for the explanation, but go ahead.
I just told you yes. You asked me a question. I said yes.
Okay. Okay. But I'm saying, so let's say the mythical half man, half male who happens to have to open his wallet somehow. Why would that have to be because she's not sexually attracted to him enough, or that she doesn't really see him as a man? Would that be it?
Well, being that you are 100% male, in order for you to step into the man's shoes, a gentleman with class who actually finds a woman attractive knows that he asks a woman out on a date, he takes her out, he pays for it. It's simple.
Mm-hmm.
You can take out for a walk and that's free.
No, yeah. I walk my grandchildren.
No,
to feed the ducks. Children like that. No woman.
You know what I like to do?
When was the last time you went on a date, sir?
To go to all the fancy stores, and I said, we're not going to buy anything, but you can look all you want.
You know what? You're absolutely right. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go right out to that parking lot and introduce myself to the man that I know have money and he's old. Introduce myself.
I want you to.
And then he's going to drive me off. And we're going to go have a lovely time at a restaurant. And then he's going to go shopping. Yeah. And you're going to be left in the mall window shopping. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Looking like a dusty.
That's what you should get. Tell him to get that for you.
Yes. I would not be walking in a mall with you. No, she's not. Because I would say to you, sir, why are we going to the mall when you have no money?
Because I want you to see what that guy's.
I can't see anything. I only see dollar signs in a wallet and only see you opening it. If I don't see that, then I'm not walking with you anywhere. I'm going to go to that man, that elderly man that still has class. You know what I'm saying? That's still dressed decent and that's old school. Yeah, I'm going to go to that man, that 100% man. I'm not going to waste my time with you, the male. I'm going to go to the man
you don't have to
see open up the wallet. I see the dollar bills. I see the credit cards. I see him taking it out. I see him handing me the money. I see him handing me the credit cards. And I see us walking in stacks. I see me picking out red bottoms, taking it to the register, and he's swiping his card, paying for it. That's what I see.
I agree.
So
I agree. And I
answer
think
your
when you're
question.
done with
So,
them,
sir, we're
you
not
call me at 2 a.m. and I'll pay that back out.
So you done? I guess he hung up. I guess you made him hang the phone up. Wow. All right. So guys, I'm calling in. Let's get some of these Catherine, I'm still waiting to know what it is. Oh, wait, you think this is her reply? Both are grown. We shouldn't be worrying about what we yes, we
Can
should.
you pull up the super chats?
Oh, yes, I will. I definitely will.
Like
I
we
will.
are both grown. We shouldn't be worrying. What was
Oh,
that?
I'm sorry. I'll put that back before we put the super chat. Yes.
We shouldn't be worrying about what we are spending on each. Exactly. Because
Yes.
I'm certainly not worried about what I'm spending on you. But the fact is that only thing I'm seeing is what you do.
And let me say this real quick. Hold on a second. 281. Hey, gentlemen, if you're spending and y'all ain't smashing, then you a sucker. Yes. 281. How can we help you, sir?
So I have a question for the young lady. I'm being as respectful as possible. So she says that you need money to go on a date. Is that correct? That's what she's saying, correct?
Yeah, that's what she's saying. Yes.
Okay. So respectfully, I just want to ask this young lady: has she ever had sex with somebody without them coming out the wallet? That's my only question for her.
No.
You never have. So nobody ever swept you off your feet, not one time.
That's the key thing. Suckers can't do that. That's what I'm saying. That's why she's so used to
listen. It's not so much whether he's a sucker or not. My mentality is sweeping me off my feet requires you open up your wallet. So you know what I'm saying. So in your world, in your make believe world, Steve and the caller, if you want to practice having a good verbal game, that's your business. But when you come up against a woman whose mentality is that's not her mentality, like it has to be the wallet and the words and your mannerisms. So if it's not all those three things working simultaneously, it's not going to work. So listen. It's like this. The conversation is not going to go anywhere. So you don't have to worry about taking me out because that's not what you do.
Okay. So this is the last thing that I'm going to say. I know that sometimes as humans, we have a passion and sometimes we get caught up in the moment. And there's been a couple of situations, I'm not going to say it happens all the time. I met a young lady and I didn't spend $1. She was just feeling me and things led to another. My only thing was I wasn't even trying to
wait. Now I got to interject. Why don't you tell us about those times you were cupcaking or tricking and spent money? What happened? Tell me about those times you were tricking and cupcaking.
Well, I can tell you, like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna say that I'm imperfect, Steve.
No, I didn't ask you that. No, I'm just asking. I want to hear you tricking and cupcaking. What did you spend on? Where did you take her? How much did you spend?
Honestly, Steve, I met her at a coffee shop. I said, "What's up?" And I introduced myself to her, and I asked her if I can keep her a little bit of company. We exchanged numbers, and she reached out to me, and she came over to my house.
How much? Okay, that's not okay. I didn't ask if she came over. Yeah, that's weird. I don't believe you. I'm saying, how much did you trick and spend on a woman? Not some fairy tale story that you just conjured up. How much did you spend? And because you said part of you doesn't pay, right? Now I heard that. So then there's this other side of you that's simping and tricking. So I'm asking you, how much did you trick and where did you spend? Where'd y'all go?
I mean, it honestly, it depends, Steve. Like, there's been multiple women in multiple situations.
How many dinners?
One.
How much did you spend on the dinner?
Honestly, probably about $68.
First of all, Steve is upset. Wait, one second. Steve is upset. Steve is upset that you spent $68. I'm upset that you actually admitted to being a dusty and admitted to paying because you paid $68. How old were you? 12? Who pays $6? How old are you, sir? How old are you? You got to be 21.
Well, I'm 33. Like
You're
I have
33.
no
And when
problem.
did you pay the $68? When you were 20, 18?
No, I just took Shorty out, and then we got
How
something.
old were you? How old were you?
She said you should be spending
how old
hundreds.
was I when I did that? About 32.
Yeah. So again, he's laughing at you because you paid the 68 because you shouldn't have paid anything. I'm looking at you like you are pathetic because you could only pay 60. Who pays $68 in 2023 or
Here's
2022?
the thing.
You are
Here's
a
the thing.
dusty. You're
That
not
was
even
a
step.
whole-
You're a straight
That was a
dusty.
whole different situation.
Wait. Did you smash? Did you smash?
No.
Oh yeah.
You smashed. So you were tricking.
Yeah.
So you tricked.
Yes, sir.
So you
Yes,
tricked.
sir.
So why would you trick?
I'll admit to that. As a
Okay.
man,
So
yes, sir, I
you-
tricked.
That was some Hunts Point pussy.
Hold up. I
That was
listened
Hunts
to you.
Point
Can I
$68 pussy.
want me to speak or no?
All right, go. What's up, man? What's up?
My only thing is that was a part of me that something I've done in the past. Would I pull that same stunt today? No, I wouldn't.
Would y'all go
But
Red Lobster or
met
something?
Oh,
Would you go like
he wouldn't
Chili's?
say anything today because he got it like that.
I actually took her
His
to
verbal game is on point.
He went to Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Oh, you took it to Olive Garden. Huh.
If you
So,
went to Olive Garden,
the whole
then
that
y'all
was-
paid Dutch with $68 for two people. 2 for 25.
Oh, so you
I'm taking it back, sir. Like I feel bad for you, but honestly, I do have to give you enough credit because you have courage to come on here.
I give you credit for that was a trick, though.
$68, and then you claim you got laid. But what I'm telling you is you got Hunts Point pussy.
I mean, shit. If y'all want me to, Shorty's still on my Facebook. If you want me to call her up,
Wait. So she's not on your roster? You didn't get the money back?
No.
So
No. She's definitely not on my roster.
So you spent $68. So then you let me get this straight. You spent $68.
Yep.
You tricked $68 to get in the bedroom, and after you slept with her, you never got the $68 back. She did.
No, I didn't.
Ask for $68.
I'll tell
How?
you, it was a lesson learned. You know what I mean?
She didn't make. Okay, let me ask you this
Right now,
question.
I've learned from that past mistake, and I moved on from that.
Let me ask you a question.
Now,
Did you use
now I'm saying, if you guys,
condom? Nobody doesn't care about you now. Did you use a condom?
I'm saying that I would never pull that.
Okay. Data the question. All right, we got you, brother. All right,
Did you use a condom?
Yeah, did you use a condom?
Oh yeah.
What kind? Quickly.
Lifestyle. Come on. I'm not gonna lie. Come on.
She's listening for Magnum or something. I don't know.
Lifestyle. That cheap shit.
I'm not gonna be.
What color was the condom wrap? It was lifestyle. Lifestyle is like so nice, honey.
I'm smart enough to know that I don't want that right now. No, I don't want no diseases. I don't want no children. I'm smart enough to know I don't want
$68 pussy and you use a lifestyle. Yeah, that's about right.
Look, I'm not mad at that. I'm mad now you didn't get a return. Why didn't you get the 68 back?
Why are you pressing him for $68?
He should get a return on his investment. If he's hitting it right, she should be buying him something past the 68 so you could get at least a markup of something. You didn't even get a markup. That means
But here's the thing though, Steve. Like what I'm saying is I've learned from that past mistake. I'm not even messing with that girl anymore.
No,
but the girl that I met at Starbucks and then we struck up a conversation. I didn't come out of pocket. I met her there.
No.
I picked up a coffee and I asked her if I could keep her company.
Right. You asked right, but then you took it to Olive Garden and spent $68 on it.
This is a total different girl.
Dog, all right, dog. I only asked you about I didn't ask you about the Olive Garden woman. I asked you about the woman that you've been tricking over. So did you trick any money off the chick at the coffee shop?
No.
So then why are we talking about the chick? So then why are we talking about her?
Girl at the coffee shop.
Because what I was saying was you don't
Did
have
you
to come
sleep
out
with
of
the girl with the coffee
me
at the
girl and
coffee
have
shop?
sex with her. That's what I'm saying.
Did you sleep
That's what
with
I'm
the
saying.
girl at the coffee shop?
So what you say?
Did you sleep with the woman at the coffee shop? Who
Yes. Yes.
You didn't. No, you didn't. So how long did it take for you to sleep
I
with
don't
her?
have to lie about this shit.
Let me ask you a
I don't
question.
have
How long did it take for you to
lie
sleep with
about
her?
this.
How long did it take for you to sleep with her?
Honestly, she reached out to me the following couple days,
And
and
then
then
when did you
came
sleep with
over
her?
to my place.
When
She
did
came
you
over
sleep
to
with
my
her?
place.
Come on, I don't need to know all that. When did you sleep with her? When?
is killing you?
To be honest, this happened probably when I was about 32. This shit is not
I
like
didn't say how old you were, and I'm sorry for calling you that. And I don't care if you white, I'll call you that. But my point is, I asked you a question. You met her at the cafe. How long did it take for you to smash after you met her at the cafe?
honestly probably 5 days. It didn't take that long.
You are a liar. You're
Wait.
lying. You are a dusty
Wait,
liar.
wait.
Number one, you didn't meet her at the cafe. And if you did, she did not give you
told me that she
number.
enjoyed
She
our
did not call
conversation.
You did not
If
smash
she
her in
didn't
5 days.
talk
Okay,
about
what
our
condom did you
conversation,
use?
Caller.
I invited her
Condom
over
did
to
you
my
use, or did you not use a condom?
after I invited her over to
Caller.
my place.
Caller.
And you smashed her at your place, and you used the
Caller.
lifestyle again. Okay.
So caller, you just met her and all of a sudden out of the blue, she wants to come back to your place after 5 days.
Yes, Steve. Yes, Steve.
Huh.
Because it was just very simple.
Where's she at now? Wait.
Days later.
Where is she on your roster? Where's she at now?
I don't even fuck with her no more.
Why not?
I guess she wasn't feeling me after me.
So
I'm not ashamed to say that.
But so what I'm saying to you, brother, is whether you pay for it or you get it for free, your bedroom.
All right, listen. After you slept with her on the 5th day, the 5th day of Christmas,
your love gift to me.
Did she not call you again or pick up
No,
your phone?
her, to be truthfully honest, her husband called me. I didn't even know she was in a relationship. Her husband called me.
Y'all make these. You see, when y'all call in, y'all make it so easy. Now she has a husband.
All right, caller. Caller. I'm gonna try to save you before the boat sinks anymore. We appreciate it, dog. Thank you. Okay, appreciate the call, bro.
Exactly.
Thank you.
You don't have to have money to sleep with somebody, bro. That's all.
You do, sir. You need to have money. I think you will fare better if you actually spend more than $68 because you didn't spend nothing and she dumped you and she had a husband. That's easy pussy to keep when they're married. It's easy to keep that pussy when they're married, sir. Did you know that? You know that, sir.
The right way.
Did you know if a woman is married, that's easy for you to keep on your roster.
You don't pay nothing, and you would give it to him.
All right, but caller,
if you was interested in
it,
all right, caller. We'll throw you back in. Thank you, sir. We appreciate the call. Thank you, sir. All right, yeah. I don't know. There's something
now she's married. One of the easiest ones to keep on your roster.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Let's get to the super chats and things, guys. Y'all call in. We continue this conversation. I got one more text message from that lady as well. So we want to say, Mr. Jones, thank you for the 199 super chat. Thank you very much. You wrote us another one again. Last caller was a simp. This caller is a simp enforcer. Okay. All right. So just want to say thank you. So do you only see a man value for his money? I guess Jay has asked you that question. D.
Well, the value is there. I don't get it.
Now, wait. Now, when we get to after we get to design, get to the other part, D has a point. I can't say it now, but I will. You hold that thought again, D, because I'm gonna ask you to say the same thing when I show the article. But D has a point that it's a great point. It's a great point. Okay, Catherine. What do you mean? Wait, oh, she's waiting for the answer. Wait, is this the reply, Catherine, right here? All right, she says I'm waiting. So we're both grown. We shouldn't be worried about what we're spending on each other. Well, he shouldn't be.
Before that with the question.
Well, maybe I missed it. Catherine, if you can send it to me again, I promise I will pay better attention and read it. So just let me know, Catherine.
You pull up Graham Williams' comment and then Kenny's comment. Nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with that. He's attractive. Graham, honey, Mr. Williams is attractive.
Wait.
Yes, Kenny. Yes.
Oh, wait. Hey, Graham or
Mr.
Kitty?
Graham.
Mr. Graham, or can you one of you please call into the show? I like to get your take on that.
Don't have time to call.
See, now there time. Look, you want to smash all the guys. I want to know why Graham and why Kenny is already willing to give monies away to somebody. So Graham or Kenny, I understand. AD, you got two more. You see, y'all don't understand, Graham. Women, when you say things like that, that tells her that you are a sucker. But that's
no. I don't see Graham as a sucker. He said it's nothing wrong with spending. He didn't say I'm gonna give her my life savings. I would not see. I don't look at men that's a sucker who have class. I just don't.
But I just want to know what he's going to spend. Graham, if you can let us know, if you're too scared to call in, please let us know what you would spend and why you would spend it. And Kenny, tell us what you would do to simp for this lady right here. We would like for you to know. I'm really, really curious. Thank you, William. We appreciate that.
$sign Dana with the data. That's a start. If you since everyone's afraid of the word simping, oh my God. It's a game to a woman if she doesn't have prior attraction to me. Like, is it even necessary in the first place? I'm new here. Okay, so if you need to practice and you think as a man, sometimes you could pick up if a woman, is interested or not. But even if you think she's not, that could be practice to see, okay, can I turn it around, get her number?
But John, you're not spitting game because you don't have game. So what you'll be spitting is letting her know that you have low self-esteem, you have no self-worth, you have no mouthpiece, and you're scared, afraid, and don't know what to do to a woman in the bedroom. So that's what you'll be spitting, okay? Because your problem is that every woman doesn't have to be attracted to you from the beginning. I mean, gentlemen, how many romance novels have you seen where the woman and the guy that she ends up smashing later on, they're not attracted to? And, Bridges of Madison County, of course. There was no attraction with old Clinton.
Attraction there.
I was
attraction there.
There's a lot of they don't get along.
Well, I think I get what you're saying. If something like this, you weren't looking for it. That's the thing. So it's not like she was not looking for it. He wasn't looking for it. Sometimes, and I love that when that happens, but those are scary. When you're not looking for it, and then you're speaking to someone and the heavens open, So But Bridges of Madison County, neither one wasn't looking for it. Can you please pull up Truth Bearer at the 9:00 mark?
Yes, I will. And the thing is, you have to feel, you can't bring up her being attracted. You should feel attractive. You should feel when you walk out that door. You should say, you know what? It wasn't that one. Was it? Wait, you say, let me go higher up. Oh, here goes. Yeah, you should say that. I'm going to go to Subway. I'm going to go wherever I'm going to go, and knowing that you can walk out that door and you're going to come home with something, or not home with a woman, but you're going to hook up and meet up with a woman. You got to feel that way when you walk out your door. But is this what I'm talking about? Yeah. I wouldn't want a woman. Okay. God. Okay. Okay. You go first. I go behind you because this is sad. This is sad.
Listen, you have to understand as a man, you have to look at a woman who's used to dating broke men. You have to look at the quality of her. That says a lot. It does. It does says a lot for a woman that dates nothing but broke men as opposed to men who are about something. That says a lot about the woman. That says that the women who date broke men have low self-esteem. They're probably ghetto or low class themselves and dusties themselves, as opposed to a woman who date men of stature with class, doing well for themselves. She has confidence. She's classy. She knows how to behave. That says a lot. He's absolutely right. Go ahead, Steve.
This is sad. Okay, this is sad truth. All right. because you don't understand women to understand that most of you MFs are broken mentally. I'm not talking about your bank account. Y'all are so broken. You MFs need women to validate you and make you feel like a man. You need a woman to make you feel like something. And please understand this, and I think you got it wrong. Just because a woman hangs out with a lot of you losers out here doesn't mean they're sleeping with a lot of you losers out here. So the fact that you're even thinking about a body count is, I'm going to tell you what the problem is with guys who always talk about the body count. You're not mad that women have a body count. You're just mad that you're not getting any of that pussy. You're just mad that they ain't smashing you. That's why you're so mad. But you guys don't what truth, please call in. Please call in. If you want, please call in, because I like to hear what you're saying. Right, because all this human nature and all this other stuff, dog. You talking about?
I don't think Truth is upset. I don't think his focus is body count. He's just being realistic that women have a body count just like men, whether it's high or low.
Yeah. Why shouldn't you?
He's just saying a woman whose sexual history with men, if they're broke, that does says a lot about her, as opposed to a woman whose sexual history with men that are not broke. It does says a lot about the woman.
Well, I'm saying that you don't. Okay, all right. Truth. You'll never know. All right, how about that? You'll never know. So if you don't know, why do you care? You'll never. Every woman that you see, Truth. You don't sit down. You see a woman at the gym. You don't sit there and say, oh, well, I wonder if her body counts 20, 30, 40. No, you know what you say? Damn, she look fine. I'm trying to get that ass. Oh, I want to smash that. I'm going to see how I can get that in bed. You don't think about their body counts. The only time you think about the body counts is when she looks at your weak ass and says, I'm not interested. Then you get in your effing feelings. And then when you get in your feelings, then you want to say, oh, she's a whore, she's a slut, she's a bitch. You want to talk bad about her. But you never, every woman you see, you never look or think about her body count first. You don't even think about that first, second, or third. So come on, man. A
woman won't know a man's body count because y'all say off the rip, don't ask me that.
Who wants to know?
Because you'll scare her off. But it's not about knowing the exact amount. He's just saying the type of men who she's have dated in the past does says a lot about you as a woman, and vice versa. The type of women you date says a lot about you as a man.
But wait, D. Wait. Truth. No, I'm not joking, and I'm not trying to laugh. But tell me you're joking. Are you telling me that she and I have to go out to dinner one day? Or I'll give her a heads up. I say, okay, what I want you to do is I want you, since we're all about honesty and everything, and I really love you and I'm on my period, honey. I want you to sit down and think about all the guys that you have been with. So then we can sit down at dinner and look at all your guys and you explain to me what is he talking about? Wait.
Too literal, Steve. You're thinking too hard on this.
I can't believe
you don't want to admit that is some truth to what Truth Bearer is saying.
What's that?
Is that you could tell a lot about the person from the people they've dated in the past. That's what he's saying.
Okay, true. Okay, brother. Okay, listen. And this goes into what I understand what you're saying, because it goes into the next part, but it goes into the next topic we got to cover because we only have less than an hour, but it goes into the next topic. And I understand why you're saying this. It makes sense, D. I get it. Because you're pursuing a relationship. She should be pursuing you, Truth. Why are you running behind her, begging her to be with you? If she wants to be with you, she would pursue you, sir. So the fact that you're trying to pursue a relationship shows how weak and thirsty you are, because you would rather run behind a woman, manipulate her, buy her things. D, I'm sure he's buying her things, spending money on her and all this other stuff, versus be the guy that she's going after. I don't know. I keep trying, guys. We did a show that day. You shouldn't chase women.
I don't know. Again, if you listen to that theory, to that silly advice that Steve just said, that she should be pursuing you,
yes,
you're going to be alone, which is the next topic we're about to get into. And you're absolutely right. This does lead into that topic, Steve.
Well,
young men are lonely, sexless, and extremely online because you want that woman to pursue you. That is not how nature operates. That is not the order of nature.
Okay, all right. Last thing. Okay, are you? But again, D, truth. Are you telling me you're sitting in front of a woman and say, "Okay, baby, I want a relationship with you, but before I make you my girlfriend, my fiance, or my wife, I need you to tell me honestly how many dicks you had"?
No.
Is that what does he mean? He's talking about vetting a woman. He's talking about
you don't have to vet her by asking those questions, because he said it a couple comments up that, you know, the more you talk to someone, the more you get to know them. They're going to answer those questions without even you asking those questions. But but his original statement was just, listen, you can basically tell a lot about someone with their dating history, whether you slept with them or not.
But
I pick up someone's tendencies, or, you know, their habits, just by conversations. You could pick up, that's why you have to listen. Women listen to men. Women listen. See, men, y'all not good listeners, but women are good listeners, which is why, okay, he likes this or this. That's why it's easy for us to finesse, and it's harder for you guys to do it because we're good listeners.
I just want to say that truth. I always say a woman should be asking you that question sometime early on, and you're just not the guy. Okay, a woman should be asking you how many women you're seeing. They should recognize you're a ladies' man. They should recognize you're that guy. They should recognize that from you. And if they don't recognize that, you got a lot of work to do. I'm just letting you know, you got a lot of work to do. I'm listening, D. Go ahead. I know you got something smart to say, D.
No, I'm just listening. You don't get it. I get where he's coming from. And again, if y'all want to sit up here and y'all want to, you know, hang on to every word Steve says, you are going to be lonely. You are not. You're going to be sexless.
Oh God! Wait, hold on. I hope it's not the same. Wait, hello, 513. How can I help you, sir? Oh wait, say yeah, sir. Sir, don't call back. I don't want to hear you. Because saying all that. Get off the phone. I don't want to talk to you. You be disrespectful. I do not want to have you on the show. I recognize your number. Do not call in talking about your size of your Johnson, all of the stuff. That was disrespectful. Don't do that. So anyway, I'm saying that well, Truth, we need you to call in. Truth, we need you to come in. We don't understand what you're saying. We need to call in, but I'm going to tell you why Truth is doing, which brings us to the next part of the show. This is why Truth is, because there's a great article out on all you guys. Now, before I say this, guys, this makes sense why Dee was saying what she's saying. I agree with her. And this is the honest truth. And this is why y'all guys lose with winning, why y'all go red pills, manospheres, why y'all go no fap, money, clothes, and status, and all these other stupid things that y'all follow, manospheres and pills, because of this article right here. It's a great article right here. Because most of you guys are lonely, sexless, and always online, D. Let's talk on it.
I was putting a poll up. Why so many young men are lonely, sexless, and extremely online? Yeah, you know why? Because you want to listen to Steve and think you can just go get 99-cent bread and feed the ducks with a woman, and she supposed to just be thankful and open up her legs. No, sir.
No. That's not. Let me turn this down. No, that's not the reason why. The reason why is because let's go backwards. They're online, right? So they're online. So what they're doing is they're following people who they think can get them women fast, like porn. So they go online and they listen to all these guys who tell them, like truth is ignorant ass, that they have high body counts. They're modern women. They're this, they're bad. Women are bad. Women will use you. Women will take from you. Women will do this. Women will do that. And it's not your fault. It's her fault. Everything that's wrong in your life, you don't take risks. It's the woman's fault. You can't speak clearly and concise. It's a woman's fault. You don't know how to ask for what you want correctly in a manner like a man does. It's the woman's fault. You don't know how to, you don't even know how to talk to a woman, not interview her. It's her fault. So they're online, D. It kind of goes backwards. They're online trying to find a loophole, Okay. And truth, Jason Black is not a dating coach. He's okay. Truth. Have you heard the term content creator? Content creator. That means they take content and give their opinion on it. That's all they're doing. They're not dating coaches. They're content creators. So content creators are going to run their mouths any way they can. And I'm not saying some of the stuff Jason doesn't say is good or bad, but remember, you don't even, if you're talking to somebody who hasn't even shown his face, you better be careful about that. You better be really careful about that. Y'all guys are too blindly believing people and not ask yourself something. If you're so adamant about what you believe in, and you stand on what you believe in, why aren't you showing your face? I mean, and that's the question you should be asking, Truth. I mean, are you 18 years old? You got to be 18 years old and not asking that question. But D, what say you on this, D?
Well, part of this article by a psychologist is saying many men, especially younger men, are socially disconnected, pessimistic about the future, and turning to online anger, i.e. some of the callers that call in here as well. They are facing higher rates of depressive symptoms, suicidal thoughts, and a sense of isolation, as seen in the agreement of 65% that no one really knows me well. So you men are sad.
Well,
Nobody
D
likes me.
Well, D, I can explain it. I can, hey, Mud, the man mindset at gmail.com, baby girl. The man mindset at gmail.com. So here's the problem. Okay, so I'll take it back for the suicide rates for a lot of men who have a midlife crises right now. So years ago, let's say a young man like these guys right now, they were following what was called a pickup artist community or a seduction community, D, when they were young. And when they were in the seduction community, they blindly follow people. Now, this is how it goes. And again, I don't make it about race or anything, but white people will follow white people. Black will follow black. Chinese, race will follow race. Color will follow color first. Then age will follow age first. And then they will follow who's following them to make them want to follow that person. So when these young men were following these seduction communities, guys who didn't know anything about game, what they did was they started teaching them tactics. And through teaching them tactics and everything, it took and stunted their growth to understand and really understand the dynamics of being a man. So as they got older, which is happening to a lot, it's always going to repeat itself. This is how the world works. But what happened was where you're getting the suicides now is that a lot of these young men feel that nobody wants to listen to them. I feel like I'm nobody sees me. I don't feel, because not only feel from the outside world, D, but they feel inside this way. Why can't I communicate myself to a woman? But how can you communicate yourself to a woman when you're listening to a lot of jargon and theory and listening to things that don't teach you anything? So what's happening? The world's going to repeat itself. So that means, and I'm not saying you guys, but in 20 or 30 or 40 years, when you hit that midlife, because men don't have midlife crisis, but when you guys hit it, right, you guys are going to
the next show.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, definitely lock that in. But yeah, you guys are going to run into what D was talking about right now. But D, you can tend to talk about it. I just wanted to make sure that they understood, because they probably saying, why would they kill themselves? Why would they do that? You guys don't understand. Right now, for a lot of you guys out there, you want to have a relationship, D. You want to have a date. You want to have a woman. You just want a woman. You just want somebody. It's not that you want many. You just want one. But you can't understand why you can't get that one. So what you're doing is you're going online to listen to somebody to coddle you and say you're not the problem. They're the problem, which teaches you anger, bitterness, hatred towards women, abuse, anger, and all this frustration that you have towards women because they have frustration. And you feel because they're the color of your skin, they're your age, or they have a huge following that they know exactly what they're talking about. But D, I'll let you have it. Go ahead, D.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And I'm just glazing through this article because maybe I should have read it and took some notes down. But one of the big things in here is, with modern society and modern day women and modern day men are not keeping up because you have a crisis with masculinity. It says the destruction of masculinity. And if you are lacking masculinity, then you are going to have a problem socializing out in the real world. When you look at Zion Williamson, one of the chicks is a porn star. Well, where do you watch them at? You watch him for free online, right? It's just that he's an athlete, so he could call someone and easily meet her in person. But he saw her online. So, excuse me. If you don't have proper masculine guidance as a male
absolutely
to help you transition into a man, you are going to be alone. You are going to be sexless. You're going to be angry. You're going to be depressed. All those things.
Right. Yeah. And what happens with the women is that not the men, the women, but the guys, they want it fast. They want it quick because online, what do you see? Porn. Guy meets woman wants to just take her clothes off. Guy meets woman. But then what they do, D, have you ever heard, I'm sure you remember the squeeze pages, how the guys used to market to these guys through squeeze pages back in the early, the late 90s or the early 2000s, they used to have this long thing called a squeeze page where it's like, hey, I used to be like you. I couldn't get women. You know what? I did this one thing. And then because I did it, and then they show a woman kissing them or a woman hugging them. See, I got all these women and you can get these women too for this, da, 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 da. So what they're doing today is, and they don't understand, they're paying. See, people don't understand how guys hustle women. Well, hustle the guys. It's like a live infomercial. See, in the news, D, we all know when the news films people, y'all have you ever wondered why? No, we're not. You ain't linking. We ain't bringing. Yeah, you got to call in. We got to call in. Ain't no link. So yeah, why they blur everybody's faces out? Because they don't have the express written consent to show their likeness online. So that's why they blur their faces out. So what happens is when you guys see a guy walk up to a woman and talk to her and automatically get a hug or a kiss from that woman, you're saying, wow, that's amazing, but not realizing that there is money paid. There is a contract signing that says that, because AD, I used to be on a reality show, so I know how this. I used to. What was that on Mad Nation? I think 2007. I was on for video. I was a video game man. I'm a gamer, so I was on Mad Nation anyway. But you've got to sign
over a decade ago.
Anyway, you got to sign a waiver saying that you are allowing them to post your likeness online because those guys.
He said you must have collect calls.
they can get sued. So what they do to you guys out there who are blinded and thirsty is that they will say, "All right, I'm sorry."
Cash App, my favorite.
Wait, I'll pause it. I want you to say hello to your Cash App real quick. Who you want to say hi to? Go ahead.
I want to say hi to Mr. Graham, honey. Yes. Great content, beautiful. Ooh.
Oh my God. I told you had a fan zone. I told you did a fan zone. Yeah, I told you that. Okay, I'm saying this. What I'm saying is that for a lot of people, they don't understand how everything works, and they blindly believe because the people blindly connect you, kind of like the churches do. Everybody has a way of connecting you and make you feel that even though you feel alone, they make you feel like you're connected to something. Thus came a man. And see, remember, there was no red pills and matrices before the Matrix. There was no There was no hypergamy, female nature, high counts, and all other stuff, D. What happened is once women figured out through VH1 and the pickup artist that came out in 2007, I think it was April 8th, that's when everything changed, because then all the pickup artists were being shown as fakes and frauds.
I think women always, this is nothing new for women.
Yeah, right. No, I know that. Right. It's right.
You know, what's it? Helen of Troy.
Right. I know. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Y'all,
you got 1,000 ships.
Yeah. Oh, no. You, again, I give you, women have been running game since the dawn of time.
The problem is, because I put another poll. Who is more likely to be lonely, men or women? 70% said women, 30 men. And then you men are in denial because you were too afraid to be honest with yourself.
What was the question? The
question was, who is more likely to be lonely? A woman or a man?
Man.
70% said women.
Wait. Gentlemen. Let me tell you something. As lonely as y'all think women are, hey guys, they got a choice. They got three choices, guys. They can pick up their phone, they can just jump online in the chat room, or they can just walk out their door and they will be like, so no, y'all got it wrong. Women
we and then you say, oh, women are more likely to die alone. No, we don't die alone because we have our children, we have grandchildren. You know, that extended family, y'all guys don't really want to be bothered with all that. You like to visit, whatever. Oh, a lot of times women are married or they live with a group of women. No, we are least likely to die alone compared to men.
No, truth. There's always, see here, y'all stop making excuse. Y'all trying to act like the will has never worked. Hey, there's nothing new under the sun. So please understand, before the internet, and for all you church aficionados, was Adam not a sucker? I mean, we could go to the beginning. So don't give me this, oh, it's just all of a sudden because of technology and things that. No. This has been going on since the dawn of time. There are just winners and losers. That's just how it's been. It's just now everything you're seeing now is that now everybody has a phone and they're showing you things that you couldn't see back then. Because if they had phones like they had today, D, back in the day, it'd still be the same thing, D. When was still have to
it was better back in the day before, even I would say before social media, because even when we had phones, it kind of made it easier to communicate faster with the dating. But yeah, before this crazy stuff with technology, the communication with men and women were better.
Well, because we were okay. Remember, this is why us old heads got more game, because it was either
you would think though, and the way it should be. Why is it when all this technology, us old heads, we know how to capitalize on that social media when it comes to our social lives? See, I will give younger people credit when it comes to a business or selling something, you know, but the technology advancement should enhance the socialization.
Right. All this shit. Yeah.
The world. Like you should be building communities in the real world, networking, whether it's social or business, and that's not happening.
The worst thing that these guys should be thankful of every day is that the lights don't go out. Because if the internet should shut down tomorrow, you guys are messed over. Y'all are just gonna be the Charlies and the Zetas on the side with the guys that have game, the guys that know how to talk, the guys that know how to hunt, the guys that know how to lead, the guys that know how to do this. We gonna win. We all gonna win. But so what D was saying here, D, I gotta agree with you, because what we had to do is we learned communication, but we learned communication by not sitting on our butts listening to a bunch of people cry. It wasn't.
And you still had a roster without all this technology.
Yeah, of course, exactly. Exactly.
And it was actually worse because it was slower and harder for women to find out you had other women.
Right. That's number one. But number two is that guys, you have to understand, once the internet switched on, we were all connected. So for those who were offline that could get it offline, it's like a buffet. It's not even fair right now. Where those who just came online, you're trying to look for answers. And the problem is when you're looking for answers, you're not questioning or challenging or asking the right questions of the people that are giving you information. Because what's weird is that, again, and I don't want to be mean to you guys, there's a lot of gullible guys out there, gullible, naive, and disillusioned. The gullible, naive, and disillusioned. Because you guys never asked the question, why are these guys always talking so bad about women? When are they going to tell me how to say what I need to say to a woman? When are they going to tell me why I should say this versus say that? Why is it always women bad, women evil, women terrible? And that's the whole thing that they don't even see. They can't even recognize that they have this guy, is this rational male guy, some dude that you could tell he ain't even gamed up. But this guy wrote a book called "Irrational Male and Not Man," which is weird. But he started using this word called women hypergamy and all this stupid. He started using, yeah. Goofy. But you have to remember though. You have to remember, D. And again, don't not try to make this range, but they've always went to the other side of the street to take the stuff from those that are kind of like more melanin in them, and always bring it back to the other side.
I mean, look at just Pearly thing. She took
and try
talking point.
Right, and try to buff it up and try to make it and try to make right. So yeah,
men, I'm sorry, you men fell for it again.
They okay. But again, naive. They want to be around a woman. They want to be noticed by women. So they didn't even let women come into their spaces. They let women come into those things because they want women so bad. But here's the thing. It's like weird. You hate women on one point.
Right. That's how
you want to be with women on the other hand. So then they're confused. So that's what
you can't, if you want women to come into the space, you can't be hating on them or dogging them or being angry.
Well, the anger is that it's taught.
Even if you cheat and delusional like Steve when it comes to dating, you cannot be mean. And that's I'm like, Steve, I would, and if he wasn't married or whatever, I would never date him. We would be really good friends.
Now I'll be smashing your friends. I'll be getting your friends. I'll be getting your friends. You set me up with your friends.
Maybe. But the fact is, but he's cool, he's nice. And it's like a woman never forgets that. Even if she got issues and can't accept a nice man, one day she's gonna wake up like, damn, he was nice. Women never forget niceness. They always keep you around or in their life or accessible to you when you're nice to them.
Right, but it's wordplay. They use cults, and people don't understand how cults work. They don't understand that they're actually in a cult. It's just an online cult, and they don't understand because men don't want to be with other men. men don't want to hang out with other men talking. I'm sorry.
Unless you're gay, but I mean, some guys. When it comes to personal socializing, some guys like hanging out with their boys. I get it.
Well, no, I'm saying, okay, you with your boys, it's all right. They don't understand our problem. Now, I always tell them, men problems are different than human. I call them surface dweller problems. Our problem is she won't leave us alone. Yeah, I got this new one. All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I'm about to go get this one. That's what we do. Y'all guys get around and y'all say, well, did you listen to the last video YouTube that guy said about that guy? Or they'll take a woman that says, I want a guy 7 foot tall. He's got to have $1 million and he's got to be super fit. And then one guy will take that one statement from that one woman of billions of women, and the way they market it to make you actually think that all women are like that just because a woman has an opinion. Yeah, has an opinion.
And you're upset for what? Because of what one woman said?
But that's the spin though, D. But that's the spin though. The spin.
Okay, so this is the thing. Just going to the article.
Yes.
Why are men sexless? And I think you're not getting any as proven by the callers that called in tonight because your mental is weak.
Well, not only mental is weak, okay, D, they're ashamed of sexuality. I always tell them women are always pushing they're always learning their bodies. Women are learning their bodies and learning what they like, how they like to touch them, what toys and everything like that. These young boys are thinking, and they are ashamed to say, well, why can't I learn my body and learn what I like to do and learn what I want and learn how to do it and why I should da 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 da. So a lot of these guys still have the high school thinking. They think, ooh, it's a girl, girls are this or whatever. They got this because there's no structure, there's no man there to tell them. So what becomes the dad is the online person that says it's not your fault. Don't worry about it. Just, hey, look, all right, I gotta get like we go lying. I'm gonna teach you how to lie, manipulate, and deceive women. That's what they do. I'm gonna teach you how to do that. I'm gonna teach you how to lie. You wanna know why?
Like if you do the opposite, you're gonna get more play.
But they don't understand. That's why I keep telling them, D.
Even if you're lying and you're being deceptive, right? That's the truth is going to come out, and then you're really going to have a problem, especially now with the Me Too. She's going to make something up to try and get back because you broke her heart or whatever. So why put yourself? What I'm starting to notice is that men are putting themselves in predicaments that they could easily avoid because you are a coward, you are lying, you want to be deceptive. Just tell the truth and be yourself.
Well, they can't. Okay, but that's the problem. They know their cells suck. Say, okay, this is what they. Okay, no, D, no, serious. D, think about
why do they suck?
Well, they suck because they choose not to learn themselves. They want to be somebody else. They actually want to be the guy that they view versus take information from the person and learn themselves. They want to be somebody else because they use the same words and the same jargon and I cold approach a woman. I'm like, what the hell is a cold approach? What's a warm approach? It doesn't make any sense. Right. Or, I had to be in the right frame. So what these guys see, what's happening is that they don't understand it's just like marketing to a woman on TV. They're just marketing to these guys' emotions. And these guys are falling into the cult and following these guys. And then all of a sudden, they don't think it's now, but 10, like we'll talk about next week, 20 years from now. 20 years from now. You're going to,
And a lot of them are that now. And the saddest thing is the older you men get, please stop thinking that it gets better for you and worse for us. No, it gets better for us, especially sexually. You're going to have so many issues. The fact is that you're going to be begging for just somebody to be in your life. If you don't change yourself for the better, it's going to get worse for you. You're going to continue to be sexless, depressed, alone. And again, but what you was just explaining about the cult online, they want you to believe that you're going to be all right because you're the man and the women going to have the problems. And it's like, no, women are not. Women are winning.
Right. No, women. That's what I'm saying. Y'all are winning. But the thing is, and Mike, please, I hope you're joking here because it's not, I don't think that's funny, but this is my whole point. A white man following another white man who is telling other guys he got liposuction, he got new teeth, and he got hair transplants because he couldn't stand who he was. But again, I can understand, Mike, why you believe him because you follow that man because he's your same skin color. You believe what you see as your truth. So what you're saying is that's your truth, Mike. So that's why you're a loser because you're not man enough to ask a question. What man why you put on a toupee? Why would you wear a toupee? And
you feel more confident with it.
Man, you shouldn't. That's sucker. That's that because you're saying you're putting more value in the woman because that's tricking.
That's like a man working out. That's men work, and so I think it's kind of pathetic. A man who's not in shape thinking that they could still pull 10s. And the thing is, if you're older, and this is really for older men, if you're older, stop thinking, well, I could always go get a young one. And maybe that has to be a separate show. But it's like, no, you can't unless you open up your wallet. So again, it goes back to what are you doing now at a young age? If you're not trying to make your life your mental, physical, if you're not trying to make your life better, if you're not trying to become a better person younger, it's just going to get worse the older you get.
Like, okay, let me give you an example, guys, because I don't think y'all
Internet
understand.
does not help. Like going back to what you were saying with the COVID.
Yeah, well, there's nothing new under the sun. So let me show y'all guys, just to show y'all proof. So before the internet, or then when the internet starting off, y'all guys ever click on that, y'all will see what it was like in the beginning, where they had layers all over the world, passing around manipulation tactics and recipes to manipulate women. This is before they were, hey guys, and then while you was looking at this, there was no hypergamy, there was no money, clothes, and status, there was no FAP, there was no going on your own way, there was nothing called modern women, there was nothing like that, because these guys, D, were living high off the horse, and they were all, it was an underground syndicate, D, of guys going around, sitting around in their layers, passing around information on how to manipulate women, lie to women, all this other stuff. So what happened was, once this came above ground, that's when all these so-called pickup artists then started to say, well, women are bad and women are evil and women are terrible, because they needed to find another way to get a source of money. But see, what I'm trying to show you guys, what you see right there is the same thing that is happening right now. It's just in a different form, D. It's just a different layer called YouTube. It's a space called the manosphere, a space called Red Pill, a space called whatever these guys utilize. It's the same thing. So when you're talking about those suicides, the suicides are coming from those guys at that point that were in those layers, passing around information, thinking that was going to get them women. When they became older, they just became more lonelier. See,
right. It's funny because I wonder, why are the men not calling in?
Oh, because they like, well,
I think our main attraction should be the last topic we talk about, which was Zion. But the fact is that, but you see again how people gravitate towards the celebrity gossip tea, and men, you fell into that trap.
Yes. Women used to, okay, remember, gentlemen, let me tell you something that's crazy. The reason why this is how supermarkets used to work, guys. They would put magazines right near the belt, the conveyor belt where you put your food down, so women can grab a magazine to either read it and buy it. There was 17 for the young girls. There was Right On for the black girls. There was Jet Magazine. There was Ebony. There's a little bit of everything on there that you can grab and pick up and look at it. Oh man, I need to grab this magazine and throw it right there. But which D is saying is, that's what they're doing to the guys now. Y'all guys are more into the gossip than the women are. Women are supposed, D, you're women. Y'all supposed to be gossipy and all this other stuff.
Yes.
The guys,
it
is turned around where you guys want to watch other guys gossip about something.
When we was talking about Zion, some of the people were even commenting like, why y'all worried about his money? And you were making it about Zion. And what we're trying to make it is not about him. It's about men like him in that predicament, whether you have money or not. But it is a difference. You do move different when you have money, but it's just men like him, young or whatever, just not so again, making mistakes. But y'all focusing just on the basketball player, focusing, just on the Mariah or whatever porn star, because you love the gossip and the tea and the bullshit more than women. And it's like with women, women like to gossip, we like the tea, blah blah blah, but we still handling business, and we still want a family, and we still want to get laid, and we still want to go out on dates. See, we're going to do all those things, and we're going to have a plan for each one. I have my girls' night out, the girls' trip. We on the phone, kikiing. We know our favorite YouTuber come on, Tasha K, on Fridays with the celebrity. Oh, but I'm going out on my date, or a man is coming over to screw me, or Sunday, or whatever. We plan for everything. Yeah, it's like men are just lost today.
Yeah,
you can't take on women's behavior and expect to get results. Whether you want to just not pay for a date and go feed the damn ducks like Steve Delusional, thinking. That's the only thing that's part of what's going to keep young men lonely.
No.
You cannot do what women do and expect results.
Okay, truth bearer, there's no such thing as self-improvement if you're listening to guys who haven't even improved themselves. Men do not complain. Men do not complain. Men do not whine, and men do not hate women. Listen to me. That's not self-improvement. Telling somebody to ask a woman what her lay count is. That's not self-improvement. That's not trying to figure out if I'm a green pill versus a blue pill. Something.
He just triggered with the red pill, blue pill, and
because that's what they're going. Because they heard, like I say, what you talk about.
He never said ask a woman about her count.
Well, here's the thing, D. Here's the thing. There was something on the Matrix, and I love this. I always grabbed it from because they always follow the Matrix, right? Oh, I like the Matrix because I'm a geek. I like the Matrix, but I never took what they were saying as I'm going to go out there and define myself by a pill. Because the Matrix was really a trans story. See, a lot of these guys don't even want to realize that they're following a transvestite story that was meant for transvestites. It wasn't meant for men.
Who said that? Is that true?
Look it up. Yeah, I posted. You want the link, girl? I'm serious. I'll tell you.
Yeah, I didn't know that. No,
let me lace you, girl. Hold on. Let me lace you. Oh man, you didn't know?
The movie The Matrix is really about transgender.
Yeah, the producers. Hold on. Wait.
That supposedly have wrote it.
I'm gonna show you. I'm not gonna don't believe me with you. I'm gonna give you a credible source. Hold on. All right, let me show you something. Here you go.
Feelings are easier to control than facts.
I'm about to show them that right there. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you the thing on that. But let me show you. This now. Would you say the BBC is a credible source? D. The BBC.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, let's use the BBC. But it's all over. You can look. Well, here you go. I'm posting right here. Here's a link. Because I said, don't believe me. Look, there's a link right there. Look at that. I'm just saying they're telling them. See that? Do you see why the guy's so feminine?
It's a trans metaphor. Yeah, but this is what a trans person says.
That's the one that created it. I think a black woman wrote the thing, but
yeah. Okay, the Matrix films are about being transgender. The trilogy co-director says this was the original intention, but the world wasn't quite ready.
Right.
Came out but this Lily Wachowski, as trans, along with her sister Lana. Yes. Yeah, remember them? Yes.
Right. So what I'm saying is their foundation for all the guys are really making them more feminine. That you understand, it all connects. That they're using
wasn't ready for a story that had been interpreted to reveal hidden meaning about transgender. How is that? Okay, who's supposed to be transgender? I didn't get it.
Okay, what I'm saying is I'm saying that they're using this movie as the catalyst to learn how to be a man. What they did in the fourth movie, because I grabbed the clip, which was like one of the most dopest things that they said. They had to taper it down to give everybody an understanding of what the Matrix was actually about, which was in the movie. This was in the movie right here. Let me grab it right here. So this is what the person said. No,
it was all about the desire for transformation, but it was all coming from a closeted point of view.
Yes, right. But that's what they're basing everything off of that. So if you look at this now, this is from the fourth movie. They had to say this. This comes from the movie. Here's the things about feeling. Here's the bait. Ready? Because they're much easier to control than facts.
So that's what somebody put in the chat. Okay.
Right. So
they said real quick, the character switch. The Matrix stuff. We had a character of Switch who was a character who would be a man in the real world and then a woman in the Matrix. Was that a character? I don't know.
I remember. Wait, who was the one that was the one? Because I remember they could do all that stuff. But I'm just saying that what's happening is if you look at the base, and this is why. Because I want you to think about this, D. What do you think what's going to happen to a young man that most of his adult life he's been following all these red pill spaces and then realize one day that it's all fake, that it's all not real, that I've been following this guy and he's not real at all. That's going to break their brain because they're it's like trusting Father O'Malley type thing. They trust.
So Beautiful Maria made a good point. They did that on Big Mama House also. So would you say that's hitting transgender even in Tyler Perry?
Putting a man in a dress? Yeah. Oh no, but see. Let me ask you a question. Did they maybe had it a little bit in the 70s, like before, like the 80s were like really man stuff. I mean, they started tapering it down when they started bringing in Saved by the Bell, Beverly Hills 90210, Martin. I'm sorry?
I love Beverly Hills 90210.
Well, no, I'm just saying they brought it in because what did they say? Instead of the boys separated from the girls, only one that was is Dylan. That was the bad boy of the thing. They have to have one bad boy. Everybody used to hang out at the Peach Pit, right? Everybody used to hang out.
Steve was the misogynist, you know. Steve loved the women.
Who loved the women?
90210, Steve and 90210.
No. Steve was a misogynist, but Steve was still hanging out. Steve was friends with the women and stuff. Dylan, remember
that's true.
Yeah, everything they got to have a balance. It's got to be a balance between either good and evil, bad boy, nice guy. They always got to have that one, that outsider guy that all the women actually see.
That's true because what made Dylan a bad boy? Because he wasn't always up in a woman's face. So he's
right. He was able to walk away and do all of his other stuff that he wanted to do.
That's what
even like Melrose Place. You ever watch Melrose Place?
I used to watch that.
Remember Jake with the Jake with the jacket. Jake was the.
I think I only watched the first season. But
Jake. I mean, Jake was the bad guy. He was smashing all the women. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's always been.
Dylan will go back and forth between Brenda and
Kelly and Brenda, right? But Dylan got them both.
Hey,
Dylan got them both. So, but they had to put it out there because they had to start making. Because remember, I think it was 1986 in Katy, Texas, they started with Everyone Gets a Trophy. That's when they started. That's when they started in '86 in Katy, Texas. Everybody's a winner. That's how it started.
Television at that time, Dynasty. I love Dynasty. That was my favorite.
Or Dallas. They weren't playing.
Dallas, yeah, they were not with that. Everybody get a participation ribbon or
no, there was none of that. But no, they had to. But then they had went out while things were changing. They had to balance it out, and it's just there's so many layers to what's going on that these young people that came into this world. They're gonna just follow what they're told to believe, and they're gonna follow what they think, and they're just like a woman. Remember, they're driven by their emotions. Like that's okay for a woman.
TV now, it's like,
oh yeah, but the TV is no longer the TV.
Right.
The TV now, because remember, there was no real world until MTV did. Because remember, MTV used to be music, right?
Right. And then it was reality shows.
Then they started reality shows. Right. Then reality shows came. So the new reality is what they watch on YouTube. It's somebody's reality of what they think the world actually is. And that's why, like we'll talk about the suicide thing next week. That's why they're the Titanic going right towards that iceberg. Yeah. And they have no idea because they're so they're trusting of people that say, like a coat. I love you. I care about you. Come on in. It's not your fault. It's always going to be women. But let me strip you of your name, right? Let me strip you of your name. And you're going to be Red Pill Mike.
What's going on with this new Spider-Man movie? Because apparently he has the mom last name.
Yeah, it's some sucker stuff, man. And that man, dude, I watched that. I was so mad. I went and saw that, man.
Gay or bi in that?
No, the girl, the Spidey girl, I think she was trans. I think she could have been trans. There's something weird going on with her.
What I'm my grandson, the youngest one, loves Spider-Man. I'm not gonna have him watch that.
Yeah, well, you gotta watch if you watch it with him to talk him through it. yeah. So yeah. No, I'm just, okay. Spider-Man. So but I'm just saying that's what that's what is. See, they don't understand the economy must keep going. The economy must keep going.
Yeah. I mean, it is Pride Month, but my thing is, why are we going in that direction when that community is less than 5% or 10% of the population or less?
Well,
is less than 1%.
All right. Well, think who hopped us. Okay, remember? Okay, so I saw a commercial that says don't be mean to Jewish people and Asian people on TV. I said, wait a second, wait, what about us? Wait a second. I think wait about they got ads there saying, you know, stop Asian hate and stop Jewish. They have these
and everything.
So what's happening is whatever they're kind of like hopping over. We're getting hopped over a little bit, and they just they're putting their thing in the forefront, and they're getting the backing of that and all this. You know how it works, but I'm just saying that it's a lot of layers to all this stuff that people don't even know about, and they don't. But again, money must be passed around. All those young African kids getting all them diamonds. Hey, we got to sell that. We got to sell it. We got it. Yeah. So
because it's a money thing.
Yeah.
Is it at the expense of these young men?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Depressed, lonely.
Yes, but right, because if you talk to a woman, like you said, well, unfortunately, you're saying, D, they're gonna feel like I have to take her out because that's what she wants. Because if I don't take her out, I'm not gonna get her.
Because it's like the women, they're uplifting the women more and suppressing the man, right? It's like a change of gender roles. And this is what I'm saying that you disagree. This is what I'm saying. You men, you need to make sure you are a man. And part of that is leading. And part of leading is being the financial leader. So if you are taking a woman out on a date, you know what I'm saying, you're spending money in that way, you're still controlling the situation. If you're trying to figure out how can I take a woman out without paying anything, you are going to still succumb to the pressures of being lonely and sexless because society, especially social media and television, are prompting women up, modern women, and I don't even like use that word because every generation is modern, but they're prompting women up to have all this power and empowerment and resources and financial independence. Where's that going to leave you? Oh, okay, you don't want to spend money on me and I have money, so I'm the leader in this relationship. I'll even go out with you, but I'm the leader in this relationship.
They're not taking them out because they want to get to be compatible. They're taking them,
even if it's just for sex, even if it's
but I'm saying they think women are stupid enough to not. I know that, but I'm saying the women are running game. I'm just saying.
It doesn't matter. I'm just talking about the men. If you are dealing with a woman and you're trying to say, well, she's going to pay for everything, whether we go out or hang out or in this relationship, and I'm just going to show up because I'm the man, she is going to look at herself as being the leader because this is where society is going. This is how they're prompting women up. And if you are not being a leader in a relationship, and part of being a leader is being a financial provider. And if you are not providing that, she is going to run all over you. You're not going to have any type of control.
Let's take the money. Let's say money and taking her out is number 2.
Who's Stefan? Somebody says
that's on Stefan is what men should be. Yeah, Family Matters. Stefan, it was Urkel and Stefan.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Urkel was trying to get Laura, so he turned into Stefan. But see, that's what we are, Stefans. And when you were Stefan,
whining and dining.
No, Stefan was smooth. No, okay, watch this. Let me show you different. Right, okay, go remember that right before the money, whining and dining. When you open your mouth is where you lose because Urkel's like he right.
But
Stefan was like
whining and he was trying to whine and down.
But I'm saying he listened to how he talked and how he thought about himself. But if you listen to Stefan was like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Stefan was smooth.
Come on, he still paid. He was still the leader. He was still in control financially and everything. Richard says.
What's Rich say?
Richard says Dana is in a world of her own. No, I'm in the real world. You're in that transgender matrix, Richard. I'm in the real world.
I'm saying that
if I have to pay, if I pay for the date, if I pay to take you out, we go out and I'm paying, and I'm doing, if I'm doing all that, or if I'm coming in, I'm cooking and I'm bringing the groceries, I'm in control of you. I'm in control. That's how I'm going to think. As a woman, I'm in control of this courtship, relationship, whatever shit. I'm in control. And I'm going to look at you like the bitch, like you're my kid.
But you look at them like that as soon as they open their mouth, as soon as they say, what do you do for a living?
As soon if I have to open up my wallet, I'm looking at you like you are a child.
I'm not saying over your wallet. I'm just saying that as soon as they recognize
a man that's opening up his wallet, I'm looking at him like he is a leader in charge and a man. I have to play my position.
All right, well, we got it. We rolled aboard that time.
Go to his fake ass.
No. Anyway,
he go to his meet and greet.
Anyway,
he walk out that door. He gonna take that motherfucking garbage.
Anyway.
Child.
Next,
I won't hear
next week.
Say take the garbage out.
Next week, we're going to go over and figure out. We talk more about why guys are at a point of wanting to kill themselves. Having midlife crises.
Midlife crisis. It start when you're 50. Y'all go bonkers.
Well, I'd say it's earlier now because these guys don't feel like they are. They just feel that they just nobody listens to them. Nobody talks to them. Nobody reaches out to them. But we ready. But there's a lot of guys that do that. You see what I'm saying? And that's I'm not AAD. I'm going to show you. I know. Have you heard of male cuddle parties? Have you heard of male cuddle parties?
Who?
Male cuddle parties, where guys get together and they hug each other and they cuddle.
No, maybe they're a couple. They're probably
no.
That's not a real thing.
D, hold on, D. Wait, D. Oh, you might need another drink. Let me show you this. Hold on. Wait, D. Are you serious?
Is that and I don't mean to be, but is that a white thing?
No, it's black people do it too.
You mean black men do it along with the white
men? All these guys do. All right, hold on. Let me send this.
They're gay.
No, they're straight.
I mean, I'm not saying gay like in a bad way. I mean, you just
no, D. D. Hold on, D. I'm gonna give you a link, D. D, just click on this link real quick before I gotta roll. Okay. D, click on that link. I just pulled this up. I just typed it up and I pulled it up. But I want you to look at it and understand what it's for.
You already get
create a safe, non-sexual space.
Amazing and eye-opening, fun, connecting, relaxing, and healing. But for some guys, it may not be immediately obvious. Isn't this for gay guys?
No, this is for
great men in our community. Sometimes we miss the opportunity to connect with the guys in our midst. This is a great chance to build relationships and to experience our fellow men as something.
Right. It's not gay.
What? No, this is for gay men.
D, I promise you, these are for guys who want to connect with other. But D, this is the same thing that's going on with the internet. This is no different from the manospheres and the red pills. It's the same thing. They're connecting with men. You never notice when they ask questions, they always ask about other men.
As a man, and there's a man's cuddle party in your area, I encourage you to give it a consideration. Where's the website for the cuddle? I want to see if the cuddle party loves people of all genders, orientation, ages, and pretty much anything else you can think. Respect for all humans fundamental. In Vancouver, we currently run specialized events for young people 18 to 30, self-identified men and self-identified women. So I guess they have women cuddle parties too.
They all get together and cuddle.
Why don't they have opposite sex, like a man cuddling a woman? Why don't they have that?
Those are called swinger parties.
The same concept, but you're just hugging a man just hugging a woman.
No, they have women that do cuddle jobs. They have women that go around and hold men. Let me pull you. They have women that cuddle guys.
Okay, okay.
They have that as well. But what I'm saying
is, party is just men on men.
Right. But what I'm saying is
all genders.
Right. But D, I'm saying that what you see right there is the same thing that's happening on YouTube. If you notice, the guys talk more about other guys than they do girls or women.
Maybe it's because they really do need a hug.
But they don't need they don't need to hug another dude.
I know, but maybe they didn't have a dad growing up, so that's
no.
This are their lives.
Still no reason to want to get in your pajamas and get
this cuddle party shit.
Hey, just look at that. D, I got some. I'll see. No,
I mean, a lot of men do need a hug,
but not that kind of hug
from your dad or a dad figure or a woman.
Oh man, D, what I keep trying to tell you, there is an attack on manhood coming from all different ways and all different sizes. Because men they don't listen. Everybody's not supposed to be a man, D. I'm sorry. Everybody's got to be kind of feminine. You know what I mean? They gotta have a little mommy in them.
Go to a cuddle party. I said, you pulling up to some pussy, you ain't going.
All right, D, I gotta get out of here. All right, D. So, hey, D, sip on that. I'll send you some more information on that. And
Steve ain't going to no goddamn meet and greet. Why he got a meet and greet in your city? So people in your city know what? You on YouTube or something, or you're a relationship expert, so you meet and greet?
Wait a second. Wait. D. What is the wine you're drinking right now? I don't need to know. It's none of my business. All right. Okay. Well, sip on your drink and all this other stuff. And guys, we will see y'all guys later. We'll see y'all guys later. Y'all have a good night. D, keep sipping and drinking. We appreciate y'all guys. And we'll see y'all later. We got nothing but love for y'all. Peace.